Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-May 2024 reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that'll help me greatly, and you'll also be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and get into it here, Pisces. Column number one, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up or coming to a, column number one here, we're going to take a look at any big items coming for the remainder of May. Column number two, we're going to talk about anything related to money. Column number three, we're going to talk about anything related to love. And column number four, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, crystal of the month, and a healing note. But again, let's get into it. Column number one here, Pisces, taking a look at what's coming for the remainder of May. So we have a summary affirmation card here of consistency. Consistency is key, one of those keys to success. So I feel like there's something we really need to stay consistent with, something we really need to be persistent with in these next few weeks. But let's take a look and see what messages I have here for you. First up, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups has a literal meaning of wishes coming true. So we love to see the Nine of Cups. But again, to get these things that we want, I encourage you to be very consistent, be very persistent. But I do see you getting what you want. I see you accomplishing what you want to accomplish in these next few weeks, Pisces, which is fabulous to see. This is also a card of good health. This is a card of abundance. Those really, really important things that we like to see. The next card that we have is the Hierophant. The Hierophant's very traditional, very conventional. Whatever this is, we need to always make it part of our routine, make it part of our day-to-day, have very designated, slotted, blocked out time for this. That will be important with consistency, right? So again, making it part of our routine. Last but not least, we have the Hierophant, we have the Hermit. The Hermit's a card of going within for clarity. And I feel like that's kind of an interesting message here. I feel like what's more important here, Pisces, it's like this is priority for you. Understanding this is priority for you. Confirming this is priority for you. Which I think we realize it is. We're seeing how important it is to you. So it's something we need to do consistently. It's something we need to make part of our routine. But the best part is I feel like you'll get whatever results you want out of it. You'll get what you're hoping to accomplish. This is also like spiritual illumination. This is like life's purpose, life's path. And I feel like this is the right thing to be focused on. This is the right thing to be working towards. So that's nice validation for you as well. Let's take a look at our clarifiers now. First up, we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a love card. Typically, it's partnership, deep love, strength together. It can be proposal, it can be marriage. Perhaps that this thing that we're working towards is something relationship related. Maybe we're creating a habit, routine in a relationship. Another meaning, anytime we have two of something on a card, it can be an indicator of a decision that needs to happen. So I feel like we do need to make decisions. We need to make decisions to be consistent. We need to make decisions to make this part of our day, make this a priority, make this a focus here, Pisces. The next card that we have is the Queen of Pentacles. Again, I do feel like there's great possibility that this is love related for you. The Queen of Pentacles is very relationship and very domestic driven. This is also a resourceful card though, and being resourceful with the resources you have. So this is putting the time, the money, the energy into the things that you care about. So use your resources to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. So love this. This is very, very fitting here. Last but not least, we have the Hangman. I feel like for a while we could have been talking about this or just thinking about this and not actually going after it. Sometimes the Hangman can be a little bit stagnant. This is also a card of like wisdom though and perspective, and I feel like you know what you need now. You know what you need to do. Maybe you've started to see some results. So I feel like we're past the stagnancy point, which is great to see. We're well informed and very clear on what we want, which is important. Moving on to our next column now, let's talk about anything related to money. So, quick money message for you. It says, get to the root of your problems. Don't ever think money can repair everything. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage. All right. It's interesting that summary affirmation card at the top. I do feel like there is some repair that needs to happen here. Let's start here at the top though, like we always do. First up, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card of compromise. So I feel like you maybe are feeling like a little compromised. Maybe you're having to compromise on spending, you're having to compromise your budget. More importantly though, the Two of Swords, this is a decision card. And I feel like we need to start being very proactive. We need to start making some aggressive decisions to help repair some finances. So I know the affirmation card is saying that money won't fix everything, but I feel like there's some financial repair, some money repair that needs to happen here. The next up we have is the Three of Swords. This is something hard. This is something hard that we went through, but this is something that we need to heal from. So maybe you got in a bad situation and you had to use your credit card a lot. And we need to repair that now. We need to heal that now. I feel like there's some sort of financial healing that needs to happen. Maybe you're a big fan of Amazon and you shop there every day and you're not realizing how much money you're spending. So we need to kind of heal that. But the thing that I love here is we have the Magician card, and the Magician card, anything is possible. The Magician will help you drive it home, help you get it done. But this is inspired action. So it's like you need to take action to start this financial repair, start this financial correction. So again, I feel like we need to decide to do it here. It's going to feel like a compromise. It's not something you're going to love to do, but we definitely need this healing. I feel like you're in a good position to make it happen. You have the support of the Magician. All right, looking at our clarifiers, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, you see the sky is dark, the person's laying down flat, they have all these swords stuck in them. This is like being in a low spot. This is being in a challenging spot. Again, I feel like we're in a position where we need to do some money or financial repair. The next card we have is the Five of Cups. So again, this is low feelings, this is hurt, this is loss, this could be the struggles that we've been through. This is kind of the sadness, the grief. I feel like we're struggling here, but again, we're in a position where we can turn the corner here. We need to start making some aggressive decisions. We need to focus on this repair. At the bottom we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of restrictions, and I feel like that's kind of an aggressive way to say it here, Pisces, but we do need to start to set restrictions. I feel like we need to get very clear on our goal and start to set really strict parameters. So have a very tight budget, have a very aggressive repayment plan or savings plan or whatever it is, but I do feel like we really need to lock down focus so we can get away from some of these struggles, get away from some of these low feelings. Again, I feel like we're at the point where we're ready to take action to get this corrected. All right, our next column is anything related to love. So, a quick love message to get us started. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Pisces. To kick us off, we're starting with my favorite card in the entire tarot deck. We have the Ten of Cups. You see we have this beautiful full rainbow, a happy couple, kids playing, the grass is green, the water's running, there's a house in the background. The Ten of Cups is truly the card of everything wonderful. So I am a huge Ten of Cups fan. It's just all things good. So total love, support, happiness, contentment, love to see it. So I feel like positioned very, very well for love here, which I like to see. Again, we just have this family here, a happy couple, kids playing. If you're hoping to enter into a relationship, this is a great sign. It's a great sign of an existing relationship. Perhaps you want to grow your family. That's a good indicator there for you as well. The next card that we have is the Eight of Pentacles. This is like working smarter, not harder. So make sure that you prioritize correctly. Make sure you're using your time wisely so you can spend it with your friends and family and loved one this month. This is a big time card of enjoyment too. So we need to be doing things that bring us joy, doing the things that we enjoy. So I would encourage you, if you can, work a little less this month enjoy a little bit more. At the bottom here, we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, there is something that we're worried about, which is interesting because I feel like we're positioned so well. I wonder though, maybe there's something coming up and I think you're worried you won't have time for it. But I feel like you have to prioritize. I feel like we have to put the family first. We have to find a way to make sure that we free up time so we can do the things that we need to do with our friends and family. Taking a look at our clarifiers, first up we have the Devil card. The Devil card in short is a card of overdoing stuff. So think of any sort of overdoing: greed, envy, materialism, obsession, overworking. Again, I feel like we have to work smarter, not harder these next few weeks. I feel like we need to give time to work, but we also need to give time to our family. So we really need to find balance. Again, I keep saying work smarter, not harder. So again, find a way where we can balance out, where we can get work done, but we can also spend this quality time with family. I feel like that's the limbo, that's the struggle that you're feeling here, Pisces. The next card we have is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is like kind of packing up your stuff and going. It's moving forward, and obviously we're not just going to up and quit our job, I don't think, for many of you, but you do have to know when to pack up and go home, and you have to be able to set those boundaries for yourself. So do make sure that you are leaving at the right time. Such an interesting message, the way that that's coming through. Last but not least, we have the Hierophant. This is very traditional, very conventional. This is very routine or schedule driven. We talked about the Hierophant a little bit earlier, and we need to really truly set a schedule with ourselves. And again, you need to pack up and leave and go home when you say you're going to. So that's my soapbox. I'll get off of it. Moving on to our fourth and final column, a message from our future self or spirit guides. This is almost like advice for the month of, or the remainder of May, I should say. We have the summary affirmation card of Center. I love the Center card. This is so well balanced. There's such good harmony here. But more than anything, it's like you have your arms around everything. You have a grasp of everything. I feel like you're managing everything well. You're on top of everything, which is really brag-worthy because I feel like that's a hard task. It's something, we all have so many things going on. It's really hard sometimes to keep on top of all of them, right? Okay, let's take a look at our take a look at our cards, see what messages I can give you. So well-focused, well-centered. First up, we have the World card. The World card is the last card of the Major Arcana. It's completing a goal. It's completing a lesson. It's wrapping up and coming to a close. So you see that kind of full circle energy with the World. It's interesting. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're getting things done, which is helping, but I also feel like there's new things coming in. But nonetheless, I feel like you're just on top of it. But in short here, something's coming to an end. We've completed something. We're wrapping something up. And almost right away here, Pisces, something new is coming in. So the next card we have is the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. This is typically new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. So usually new love energy, but this could be opportunity. This could be opportunity, like business proposal, something of that sort. So some sort of new beginning. Again, oftentimes love, but does not have to be. The next card that we have is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, this is skill, quality, craftsmanship, really giving it our all to this new beginning. This is also teamwork and collaboration. Very fitting for those of you where it's a love type situation. So something ending for something new to come in. Always love to see that. It's crazy how quickly endings and beginnings happen. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Chariot. Somebody once described the Chariot to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, there's change. It's about being on a journey. So we see that very clearly here. Again, something is being complete and we're immediately moving on to the next journey, the next step. Judgment card up next. Love to see the Judgment. The Judgment's very favorable for you. So that's such good energy there, Pisces. Always love to see the Judgment card. This is also like life's purpose, life's path. So fabulous for those of you growing family. I know that's come up a couple times. This relationship I feel like is part of your path. Or again, maybe for some of you where this is an opportunity, really fabulous opportunity, fits very well in with your life's purpose, life's path. At the bottom we have the Ace of Swords. Again, anytime we have an ace card, a card of newness. So at the case of Ace of Swords, this is just getting the information. This is getting the clarity. This is finding out about the new. But again, so interesting to see how one thing will end and something new starts so quickly. Alright, Pisces, at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them. But question number 1, we have the Ace of Hearts, the number 11 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2, we have the 9 of Hearts, number 16 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 3 is the 3 of Diamonds, the 48 card. This is going to be a yes. So no, yes, yes there for you. We're also going to take a look at our Healing Stones deck, or we're going to pull a card here. Your crystal of the month is Smoky Quartz, which is good for nerve strength, resilience, very much so an anti-stress zone. Pretty fitting because, again, I feel like you have such a good grasp on everything this month here, Pisces, which I love. Last but not least, we're going to take a look at our Healing Notes deck. We can all always use more healing. It says, this too you will conquer. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow. All of that helps me greatly as I'm trying to grow my channel. Additionally, when you subscribe, you'll be notified when I post new content. I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Pisces, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your May.